Evening Not Moved podcast. This is Chief 316 coming at you for that preview for Sunday, 425 Eastern, 325 Central. Broncos Chiefs. I got JB in the house. We also have a special guest this evening. We brought in Southgate, our resident Broncos fan on the Not Moved podcast, who is available tonight to join us. Southgate, how you doing, brother?
Good. How are you?
You know what? It is a Saturday night. Just enjoyed some time with the fam. Now I'm up here just kind of chill with you guys for a little bit. And JB, how are you tonight?
I'm decent. I'm decent. What's good? What's good?
Awesome. I'm glad to hear it, brothers. So tonight we are going to break down this game. Chiefs, Broncos. I mean, the actual game itself, major playoff implications, major division implications as far as seeding goes, because I do believe we're going to have two, if not three teams in the playoffs. So it all depends on where we go from here. So let's go ahead and break it down. Southgate, your initial reaction moving forward for this game.
My initial reaction before we got into any injury reports or rankings or this and that, my first question is I've been asked numerous times this week, do I think Denver can win? What do I think my team needs to do to win? Um, questions of that nature. And right now, the way I look at it is we're still being treated like the Chiefs' little brother. Last time I checked, we're 8-2. We're in first place. This is more of a must win for you guys. So we're playing better football, I believe. So why aren't people asking what do the Chiefs need to do to beat us? And if we
Mm-hmm.
finally do pull off this victory,
Mm-hmm.
will we get out from under your shadow yet or no?
Okay. No. To minutely answer your question, I do believe so. Yes, if you do win tomorrow, because you know how we feel about the Week 18 matchup last year with eight starters out, that whole thing. I do believe the way you guys are playing right now, I love the way you guys are playing football. I have to say straight up, if you guys are to win tomorrow, I do believe you get out of that shadow.
I don't. What's one regular season win get you out of that shadow for? I think it takes more than that. What is the record? I mean, Mahomes is. I know, like,
He's 12-1 against the Broncos.
yeah. So I mean, like, and I get it, like, who's been there before during that whole time period. But we could flip this whole script and say the same thing when the Broncos were in top and the Chiefs hadn't been shit for until since the '90s. You know what I'm saying? So we could go both ways.
Yeah.
So no, and it's taken the Chiefs up until to get Mahomes to get out of the limelight of being the little brother to John Elway and Jake Plummer and Peyton Manning. So
Well,
no, I
that's the
don't think
thing though
one
is,
regular season game
Mhm.
it dethrones it or gets you guys out of the shadows just quite yet. I think
Mhm.
it would have to be like a consistency of
Mhm.
So do you think
and
it
maybe
would
more
be
a meaningful
the,
game.
the do you think it would be
So
winning the division this year, or would it still take winning the division multiple times?
I think winning the division more than just once.
mhm. I
Um,
mean,
I mean,
y-
we've seen nothing but the division run through Kansas City for 12 years.
I mean,
Consecutive.
well, no. It's been no. We're going for our 10th straight consecutive.
Okay,
But so we're going for our 10th straight consecutive.
so
Now, my question is moving forward with that is not just because let's see, we went on a streak of I think it was we faced each other in September of 2015. We lost at
mhm.
Arrowhead, and then we beat, and this is in 2015. We also beat the Denver Broncos at Mile High in 2015, and we went on a streak until 2021 before the Denver Broncos beat us. So, and that's one thing that I want to look at is yes, there's that streak. I think if you can get out of this, if you win this game, Southgate,
Yes.
I think this reignites the rivalry.
Okay.
I think this will reignite the rivalry
Yeah.
because you now have two teams in the same division, the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs,
In
who
the
are
heat of the moment.
actually, yes, the heat of the moment, yes, but they're actually both good. They're actually
Yeah.
both relevant in the NFL again.
Right. Yep.
I
Now
think,
I understand the whole 10 years straight, but I'm just like the way people talk to me, like my team is 5-5.
Right.
You know
hey,
what I'm saying? Like,
I got talked to like my team was 4-9 last year, and
yeah, I
I
mean it's
finished 15
crazy.
and 2. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things where I think, as far as recency bias goes in the NFL, it's what have you done for me lately, and how are you winning the games?
Yeah,
You,
no, and it's because we scored 10 points against the Raiders. It's like we become a laughing stock. I mean, I think it was partially a windy game. And
mhm.
why open up our playbook for Andy Reid to watch the week before the game?
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't disagree with that whatsoever. I also think with
Do you think they've been
how
opening it up though the previous weeks when they've been trailing in the fourth quarter and had to come back and pull stuff out of their pockets to win?
Um, yeah, but I mean, the whole thing is, see now with this injury thing. I mean, I don't think he wants to utilize Harvey that much because he really don't want to let Reed know how he's going to use him.
mhm.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
possible. That's very well possible. You
Yeah,
know.
and that's why, and I will tell you this, Andy Reid is at the top as far as coaches are, and he has been even before he ever came to Kansas City. He's been one of those guys. But Sean Payton is right behind him as far as being able to coach a team, guide a team, and honestly outcoach other coaches. So I'm always going to give Sean Payton that respect. So when you say he doesn't want to give Andy Reid his entire playbook, I completely understand that.
yeah, because I mean he knows Andy Reid is someone that can outcoach him.
Yes. He's not
So
he can definitely he knows that Andy Reid can play chess and Sean Payton can play checkers. He's
yep,
done it now for the past couple of seasons, and it, it's one of those situations where he's not going to show his card first. He's going to let
yes,
Andy Reid show it first.
Right.
yes,
Right.
So and you know what? I respect it. I do. I'm as much as it was weird with Sean Payton, the NFC, when he joined the Denver Broncos. What is it? We're now in season 3, right? Or 2?
yes.
4,
Two,
3.
3. No, yeah, one season with Russell.
Okay, one season with Russell and 2 with Bo. So
Yes,
honestly, I cannot sit there and discredit this man for what he's been able to pull off because, yes, he won week 18 last year. The win still counts at the same time. There was still a decent game plan there, regardless if you have 8 of our starters out. It is what it is. We move on. But that's the thing. That was Sean Payton put together an excellent game plan so he could get his team into the playoffs.
Well, even week 10, going back to week 10, I mean, they really wanted that
Yeah.
game back for that block kick,
Yeah. And what, I mean, in
and then
Southgate, you
they
can
didn't
tell
get
me
it.
this. Oh,
They didn't
go
really
ahead.
get it. Like they got a win, but they didn't get it against the starters. And that's what you really want
Yeah. In
as a
Southgate,
pro.
you can tell me this as far as that first game last season with that blocked kick. I mean, you guys had control of that game. You guys were moving the ball down the field. Yes, we were able to keep right on the coattails, but at the same time, that defense was taking care of business. Bo Nix was doing his thing. So when it came down to was special teams, and that wasn't the first kick that was almost blocked. There was a potential second one, but it was just missed by a couple of inches. So
I mean
did
special
one
teams have been a problem this year also.
oh have they?
Yes,
Okay, so do you think it's going to be as much of a problem as it was, say, a blocked kick situation? Because like I noticed the first couple of weeks, I noticed Marvin Mims did have some hiccups at the time as far as returning punts. What is it
And
with the
then we
field goal
had
unit?
that field goal penalty in the Colts.
Oh, what is that called? What do they call
The
that?
just on
Was it like
tip
a
of my tongue.
crouch rule?
No, it was elevating or no, not elevating.
Oh gosh. Oh, let me look that up real quick because honestly, that's going to bother me not
Right on
knowing.
the tip of my tongue. Um, well, the other player they say jumps on, over
Oh,
the other player's
leverage,
back or
leverage,
whatever.
leverage. It
Leverage,
was
yeah,
a
there you
it
go.
was a leverage penalty.
Yeah,
That's what it
leverage. As
was.
a matter of fact, like the first time it's been called in 12 years.
Yeah, which made no sense to me. I unless if there was a serious, as far as refs are, we weren't there. We can't say that it was us.
Yeah, I think there was also another missed extra point and a blocked field goal in another game. It's a little
I
late.
may
I'm
go
trying to
back and
remember now,
watch that.
but I definitely remember that. But that ended up not costing us the game. I think in the
Okay.
Philly game we had a blocked extra point, but then we went for two.
Yeah. Now, as far as now, I want to ask you this. As far as the four fourth quarter comebacks that you guys have had this season, regardless of the opponent, regardless of how big the deficit or anything else like that, do you feel that I'm going to use it as air quotes as a business model? Do you feel that is sustainable?
Uh, the the bet is sustainable.
No, no, no. Do you feel that being able to make fourth quarter comebacks in every single game is a sustainable way to run the team?
No, I mean I'd rather be winning from Jump Street, but
Hmm.
I mean at the end of the day, it's just the slow starts. I don't get it, and I don't know
Yeah.
who to blame. Is it Bo Nix or is it the play calling?
Hmm.
I haven't figured that much out yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I know you and I have talked on the TikToks and off air and everything else, where I've honestly the offense is a diesel engine, starts off cold, finishes hot,
Yep.
and I have no problem with it. But at the same time, because I looked this up today, it showed me from as far as Pro Football Focus was concerned, it showed me that we had the third ranked offensive line behind the Colts and the Broncos. So if we can keep up that with how good your defense is and how good our defense is, do you think as far as the rankings go with your offense goes, do you feel that
It's
you can
funny.
actually?
Rankings are a funny thing.
Yeah.
Um, I was just going over rankings, and if you go to 6 different websites, they have my defense ranked anywhere between 1 and 14.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, if you want real statistics, we are
Hmm.
third in the NFL in points allowed. We no wait no I'm sorry, third in the NFL in yards allowed per
Hmm.
game. We are 14th in the NFL in points allowed. We are number one in the NFL on holding opponents in the red zone.
Hmm.
The overall defense rankings, I just read this on Google, vary between sources with some listing them as high as 1 and 2, and others listing them as low as 12 and 14.
Wow. Are you kidding?
So it just goes to show you that there's so many things to rank. It's what formula do you want to put together?
Yeah. No, no, no. That makes complete
So
sense
I
to
could
me.
take 6 items where my team's 1 through 5 and rank them number one. You could take 6 items with Denver's 5 through 9 and rank them number 8.
Yeah, because like it's putting me right now, as far as Google is concerned, it's putting your offense at 17th ranked.
Yeah,
So, and that's the thing though is, I mean, every site's going to have its own metric. its own algorithm, its own depiction of how they want to place you. And but at the end of the day, you know as well as I do, you and I agree on this. The eye test is the first
Yeah,
and
it's all about
foremost
the
thing
eye
you.
test.
Yes, and the eye test for me is right now. This defense is just starting, or excuse me, this offense is starting off slow. And I don't know what it is because I've seen games where you guys have dropped a 40 burger. I've seen where you guys have finished out 10-7.
Yep.
And it's all started the same for me. And I'm trying to figure it out, especially just because we're division rivals. I want to see exactly what you guys do. And I just
I
can't figure
mean,
it out.
it all goes back at the end of the day. We don't remember our wins, but we remember our losses, right?
Exactly.
I
100%.
couldn't tell you how we got up 40 points on Dallas or whatever, but I could recite the leverage call, the time, how many yards we let up, and everything. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I want to switch gears real quick on this, JB. So you and I did have our recording earlier today regarding the recap of the Buffalo Bills game. I want to kind of piggyback off that just a little bit. I want to
Yeah.
ask you really quick, JB. Now that we're on the preview for this weekend's game, I want to know your first initial reaction with the game moving forward this weekend.
Like I said earlier today, um, offensive line, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Offensive line. They got to control the trenches. They got to, stop that mean defensive pass rush. Now, I don't think that they're gonna stop it, but they definitely need to slow it down
Yes.
tremendously. And can it be done? I think so.
Can Trey
Think
Smith slow down Nick Benito?
right, right. That's gonna be a good test. I mean, he's played some of the best, so I think he's up for it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this is gonna be a test with our offensive line right here.
Mhm.
Um, we really need this. We really just how bad do they want it? You know, we'll see.
Yeah. No, no, no. We'll definitely
Um,
see how it goes. I think right there with you, there's a lot of worrisome, especially we know what Andy Reid's record is off of a bye, but at the same time, this game right here, this has major playoff implications, major seeding implications within the division. This is honestly as an organization, as the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, I think we are in uncharted territory for the first time in a good couple of years.
yep, yep.
So I I,
Well, I
I
mean,
definitely get where I can hear the worrisome in your voice. I definitely
what
can.
was it? What was it? What year was it? It was in I can't remember. We started 1-5. We're the last team to start 1-5 and make the playoffs.
Yeah, it was 10 years ago in the 2015 season. We
Yeah,
started 1-5. We went to Houston, got our playoff victory, went to Foxborough, and was a poorly uh, clock management situation away from beating the Patriots in Foxborough. But we can
right.
leave that
So
one alone. PTSD.
I
So,
mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then we went what 2-5, start 2-5 again. So like this is not uncharted waters. This is just
no, but it's
this is
unfamiliar
this
as far as
is
the
it's not
consistency. Since
it's not
2021, 22, 23, 24, we basically went undefeated until at least week 6 or 7. So,
yeah.
and that's what I mean by that. So now that we got that out of the way, Southgate, what do you want to see out of your team this weekend straight up?
I want to see a win, of course, but I'd like to see us get off to an early start, even though we've been winning coming back from behind. So I don't even know if that's a good thing. Um, the first thing I want to see is everybody come out of the game healthy on both sides. But
Yeah.
I think the key to the game. I'm not afraid of any one of the Chiefs except for Patrick Mahomes because he is the best, if not the second best, to do it. Um, and I think Mahomes is hungry right now, and I think the only way to stop him is to get pressure on him. I mean, that's the only way to stop any great quarterback. We've seen that. Any elite quarterback is you have to force them into making quick, bad decisions. So if your offensive line holds up, we're in for a long day. If we can apply the pressure and allow Mahomes to make mistakes, then I think we'll be okay.
Okay. No, that's great. JB, first initial reaction for tomorrow in general. Like, what do you want to see exactly as far as a game plan goes? What do you want to see? Do you want to see us? You want to see the defense just immediately get after it? Do you want to see our offense completely just strike while the iron's hot, fresh off a bye? That'd be my first. That'd be my inclination would be to actually.
Do you want if I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think you guys are gonna play Brashad Smith, or you gonna try and establish the run game with Kareem Hunt, or what?
So right now, the way things have been going, even before Pacheco went down, they're trying to give Brashard Smith, now that they could realize they could trust him as far as pass blocking goes, they've been giving him more looks. The problem is I've seen him more on checkdowns, and as far as your minimal runs outside. I still think, as far as Brashard Smith is concerned, Cat's still out of the bag on that one, and I'm not sure what they plan to do with him. I think he needs to get more touches, but the hard part is how many. You see what I'm saying?
And what kind of touches are they going to get? Are they going to keep him on wideout, or are they going to run him?
Well, man, he ain't been able
I've
to
yet
get
to
up
see this
through
guy
the.
run the ball unless there's something I'm missing.
Yeah.
You have been missing, but you're not missing a lot because when he goes up between the
And I'm
tackles, he's
curious
not
if
really
he
going
has it or
anywhere.
not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is
I mean,
you
you
ain't.
can't tell me he can't be somewhat more of a better option than Kareem Hunt. I mean, Kareem Hunt was a great running back. I just don't think he has that first step anymore.
No, Kareem Hunt does not have that first step anymore.
He doesn't even have a step.
No, he's got the step and straight into the end zone.
There's not no 1-2 step.
Yeah.
There's no 1-2 step.
I know,
it just
but
goes
Kareem,
2-2.
but like you were talking about earlier, JB, in previous episodes, Kareem Hunt right now has the best conversion rating.
Not no more.
Better than a really.
Yeah. Well, last week, what was it? No, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he got stuffed like 3 times.
Oh snap! I didn't realize that would. I honestly that's the bad part of having a bye week. You tend to forget what happened.
Yeah. Gotta stay hit with it, bro.
But also look at it this way: Buffalo played their Super Bowl against us, and then got completely demolished by Miami. But we'll keep on moving. So, but no, I think as far as what you're saying about Brashard Smith, Southgate, I do think they're still not completely 100% sure what they want to do with this kid. So, and that's what puzzles me.
I think they know what they want to do. I think the thing is that
has he had many looks out of the backfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a few, but it's
not,
more.
He's not getting anything. That's it.
Yeah.
He's getting stuff. He looks like Kareem Hunt. You're better off with Kareem Hunt possibly busting through that line on initial hit and taking off.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Kareem Hunt is a yards after contact guy. Brashard Smith is not. Brashard Smith is a busted outside and let him cook because the guy's got legs. And that's the thing.
Yeah, 3rd-and-1. I put Kareem Hunt in there all day.
Oh, exactly. And that's the thing though, is I'm also, and this is one thing I also look at, when it comes to how the game plan, could possibly go. tomorrow in Denver, it's 69 and sunny, like perfect football weather. So we're not going to have any issues with that. We're not going to have,
Yeah.
30-mile-an-hour winds and it being 40 degrees.
Yeah.
So
I also have to see what happens with my run game.
yeah, I'm interested, and I'll say this. What is the situation with Harvey? I know with J.K. Dobbins and his situation, which we'll get into the injury report here in a second, but
So a lot of
what?
people think that Dobbins was signed before the draft. He wasn't. He was signed after OTAs.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I'm thinking that when Sean Payton uh, drafted Harvey, he had different expectation. Now, like I said, we're all fans. This is just speculation. But maybe he signed Dobbins with seeing something in pass blocking or something to that effect that he didn't like out of Harvey, and
Mhm.
he wanted him to work on it or bring in, an elder statesman to maybe show him the ropes on a few things. That's the best I can think
Yeah.
of.
And there's nothing wrong with that, especially as a veteran that has the reputation such as J.K. Dobbins. Aside from the injury bug that he sustained with San Diego and with Baltimore, when he's on the field, he is that presence you want to have. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna discredit the injury for him being out this week. It's more or less of he's going to be able to sit there and guide RJ Harvey because you all know as well as I do, RJ Harvey is your future, at least as of right now he is.
Right. Right.
yep.
So let's go ahead and break down the injury report. And first, we're going to start with the road team and the Chiefs. So you have, let's see, George Karloftis, you have Jaden Hicks, you have Charles Omenihu, you have Josh Simmons, you have Trey Smith, you have Xavier Worthy, you also have
Jeez.
Jawan Taylor, all full goes. They're
Nice.
all listed as full goes for tomorrow. The only one that is listed as out for the Kansas City Chiefs tomorrow is Isaiah Pacheco.
What is wrong with
Mhm.
Worthy that he was on the injury list?
Worthy's been on the injury report on and off throughout the entire season. This one is listed as an ankle injury. So,
Okay.
yeah, so he had the same injury before the bye week, as far as right before going into Buffalo. It's just been a lingering situation. It's where he's never not missed. It's never been listed as questionable. He's always been a full go, but that injury's just there.
So on my side, I have Dobbins out, Sertain out, um, Jonah Ellis is out,
Mhm.
Nate Atkins is out, backup tight end. Alex Singleton is out.
Yep.
Um, Kroll, he didn't play much this year. And the only other one of real significance is Ben Powers is out, and he's been out since pretty much after the Jet game.
Okay.
He's our
Was there
starting guard.
so was there an so what about Garrett Wallow?
Wallow.
He's your linebacker. It's listed. So I have the injury
Oh
report up.
yeah, he's questionable. The
He's got a
Broncos
hit.
activated him from injury reserve set. Yeah, they activated him. Hold on,
They
they
say he's
actually activated him
questionable.
today.
Okay, so it's due on a. It looks to be a hammy.
Yeah, so but he's good to go.
Okay. All right. No, no, no. I'm just kind of looking at that. You had also looks to be Trent Sheffield.
Trent Sheffield, yes.
Looks to be a toe injury, but he's listed as a full go, so that's not a problem.
Nah, he's not even on the list anymore.
Okay. Yeah, no, no, no.
He's gone.
Keep this was put on, I think, posted this morning. So yeah, you have Jonathan Cooper as a full go. You have John Franklin Myers, he's a full go. And then you have Marvin Mims Jr., who is listed as
The
a
only
full go
other
as well.
person I see was October 14th. Matt Pearl, offensive tackle, was put on.
So, if I may ask, because this one is a little bit different, when did Marvin Mims get that concussion?
Well, he didn't play. What was it, last week?
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just kind of looking over that as far as the injury report is concerned. Like, regular injuries, your knees, your hamstrings, I get that. It's, week, what week it is as far as during the season goes, it's week 10. So you kind of have the issues right now of, well, what are we supposed to do here?
I
Excuse me,
guess.
week 11.
Yeah, he got it. He got it in week 8. He didn't play
Okay.
9 and 10.
Okay. So going into week 11, he took 2 weeks off. He looks to be a full go right there. So good for him as far as the recovery is concerned. And I know with Marvin Mims, as far as being your punt returner first and foremost, that's going to be something you're going to need. With outside of the dwelling line of PS2 being out of the rest of your guys who are listed as out, who is the biggest impact outside of Patrick Surtain?
Um, Singleton, of course, Dobbins, and Powers.
Okay. So, do you trust Harvey to be able to take over the fold while J.K. Dobbins is out?
I think he can. I trust him until he gives me a reason not to trust him. The times he's been on the field, he's looked good. He scored touchdowns.
Mhm.
I haven't seen anything stupid out of him. I haven't seen any bad plays. I haven't seen any, he's mainly been in passing down, so I haven't seen any, him run any wrong routes or drop
Mhm.
balls or anything like that.
Good.
So
I'm
he's
glad to
given me
hear
no
it.
reason not to trust him.
See, and this is why I wanted to do this episode with you, and at least a resident Broncos fan, is because one, this is a division game. Two, I know as far as what the implications of this game are for us tomorrow on both sides, regardless if win or loss.
Mhm.
I want to make sure that we can cross every T and dot every I on this actual prediction show. So moving forward, we get to the absolute favorite part of my show, Southgate. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
You got
He's
to
an
say
idiot.
something nice about the Kansas City Chiefs right now.
Oh God. Oh man.
I'll go first.
Yes.
What can
I'll
I
say
say
that
nice about the
the
Chiefs?
Broncos
Um,
have a good defense, and
it's so hard.
yeah.
Every time I think about saying something nice, Jackson Mahomes' face keep popping in my head.
It's better than something else popping.
Um,
Sounds
How
like
about
Chris Brown
how
over
about
there.
the how about this, Southgate? While you're thinking, I will actually take.
Go ahead.
I'll go second, and I will say this: in the short amount of time since Russell Wilson has exited Denver, you guys drafted Bo Nix. You guys have put this offense together. You guys have put the defense together. This is the most complete Denver Broncos team I've seen in quite some time. And quite frankly, as an AFC West fan, I love it.
Yes.
I
I'm gonna say, as much
It's
as I
okay.
dislike the man, I mean, I have to admit, Andy Reid is just one of the best coaches ever. I mean, he it's just diabolical how that man just wins everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, can't say anything different. He's the winningest head coach for now for two NFL franchises. I
I mean,
don't
if he
think
would
any.
have got a Super Bowl with Philadelphia, he would have just been
Yeah.
the greatest
You'd
ever. But you
probably
know
name
what?
him down. Yeah, you'd
Probably
probably.
good he didn't get. You know what? If he got that Super Bowl with Philadelphia, he might have never left.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Facts.
He probably could have retired and just sat there and eaten Philly cheesesteaks the whole time. So, all right. So now that we got through that, statistically, from what you've seen from the Broncos, is there anything that points out that we should be aware of that we should look out for tomorrow?
Just our defensive line. That's it. I mean, if you can, like I said, I think the key to the game, and the more I think about it, is you have to pass block. If you can pass block, I mean, you should beat us because there's no one really scary on our offense. Evan Ingram never showed up to be who he was going to be. Cortland Sutton's not playing good. I mean, the only bright spot on our offense is Troy Franklin. And whatever Harvey could do. I mean, if you guys can pass block, I think you can beat us. It's as simple as that.
So
Come down to
you
defense.
brought up an interesting point because I've seen some decent film, and what's Troy Franklin's story essentially? Like, what is it? Just is he getting just good looks? Is he getting lucky, or can he be an actual mainstay on your offense?
Well, I mean, I think they're more comfortable together because they played together at Oregon.
Oh, okay. So basically, he's Aaron Rodgers, Alan Lazard. I got you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
I think
So
that's why Denver, took him in the 24 draft.
Disclaimer: I'm not any way, shape, or form comparing Bo Nix or Alan Lazard or
Yeah,
Bo
he's just
Nix
saying.
or Troy Franklin.
Yeah.
Just using it as a comparison. But no.
I mean, it's like when we looked at when Purdy got hurt, and we seen that Mac Jones and Kendrick Bourne had played together before.
Yeah. Or Derek
we were
Carr and
able to know what
Devontae
they did
Adams because they
together
were
at
in
New England.
college together.
Yeah.
Okay. No. You're right on that. I just want to make sure that for the disclaimer, I don't like to put accolades out there.
I just wish I knew what happened to Cortland Sutton.
I mean, so I guess what's if I have to ask you, is he just going through a case of the yips, or is it he not getting looks? What is it with Cortland Sutton? Because we've both seen games where he's been consistent. We've both seen games where, I mean, the man couldn't catch COVID. So
he's not getting no separation.
Okay. Do you think he's just with his age, he's just starting to kind of just lose that step?
Maybe age caught up to him. Maybe, we did just give him the extension before the season. Maybe he just got, tired. And maybe he's just not as hungry as he was because we did pay him right before the season.
I got you. No,
that's
no
crazy.
worries on that.
It's such a similar situation with similar wide receivers.
It's very unlike him.
Yeah. Now, JB, I do have to ask you because I know I've spent a little bit of time focusing on Southgate and the Denver Broncos. With this weekend looking forward right here for us, what do you want to see out of our offense? With Pacheco out, I know we're going to look at Brashard Smith to kind of take over that fold right there. But outside of that, what do you want to see else out of the offense? Just like you said earlier today, consistency or cohesion, or is it more or less just, completely just go off?
Man. Definitely cohesion in the offensive line. Again, stressing it. And I'm going to say putting pressure. And not just pressure, but getting home and sacking Bo Nix. Just totally throwing him completely off the game, his game. Kind of just, I guess, getting up early.
Can you hear him?
I'm sorry?
Can you hear JB?
Yeah.
I can't hear him at all.
Oh. JB, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, now I hear you. Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
I hope your
Took
whole
me.
first sentence went through, but I thought she was waiting for you to answer him the whole time.
Oh no, I could hear him. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
He turned his hearing aid up. That's what he did, the old man. Anyways, yeah,
Anyways,
I think between our offensive line and our defensive line, maybe not just the defensive line, but defensive unit, we gotta be the big brother and do the thumping, you know.
yeah, and I'm right there with you as far as what I want to see out of our team this
Oh,
weekend.
one more thing.
Yeah,
Harrison Bucker needs to make his kicks
please do not get me started.
and keep the kickoffs inbounds.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that knuckleball. Don't do that
No.
shit. Just yeah, I'd rather you throw. I'd rather you throw. I'd rather you kick touchbacks than do that knuckleball because that knuckleball just stresses the fuck out of me. Um,
Mm,
Now I will say this as far as what I want to see out of our team on offense. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep matriculating the ball down the field, pun intended. But as far as the defense is concerned, don't miss and get home.
right.
That's what I need to
That's
see. Don't miss and get home. I want to see Chris Jones step up. I want to see Chris Jones actually be the guy who's getting double and triple teamed to let the other guys eat. I want to see Chris Jones finally wake up, get off the couch, get off the bus, get off the plane, show up on the field, and be the CEO of Sack Nation. That's just my, that's what I want to see. But, you know, at the end of the day. So Southgate, I want to know
Yes,
your
sir.
honest. I want to know your honest prediction tomorrow. Score. Who wins and what's the score?
Um, I think
can't hear you. Can't hear yourself, Gate.
Nope. Nope. You broke up. Go ahead. Put it
oh
back to
wait,
where it
better.
was. There. There you go.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me check one thing.
Gotcha. While you're pulling that up, JV, what's your scoring prediction for tomorrow?
Oh man. Um, my hmm, my scoring prediction for tomorrow is it's gonna be like 21-28. Can I don't
I'm
even think it's
sorry.
gonna be that. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be 20. It's gonna be 24-27 Kansas City.
24-27 Kansas City. Okay.
I'm
Southgate, what's your
seeing
score?
I'm seeing 24-21, 20-17 game. Either way.
Okay. And who's going to come out on the victory tomorrow?
You
I'm
see,
hoping Denver, but I see it being a 3-point game either way.
Gotcha. Well,
I'm never gonna say Kansas City, so
I gotcha. I actually have this right now. I have 23-26 Kansas City. I know that's an odd
something
score.
strange like that happen.
Yeah, I can see something strange. It's a division game. I'm not going to rule it out on that. So that's my thought process on that. Um, I guess, but now that we've broken down everything there is to this game. Southgate, your last minute thoughts on this game?
Um, I just want to I just want to see Mahomes go home with a very unhappy face.
Gotcha. JB,
What what I
I
want to
want to know
see?
It's not
exactly
even
what you're.
fun because you guys are so nice. I can't even troll you.
That's why
That's
hilarious.
fair.
I mean,
That's
I gotta
fair.
go for like key four or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
see.
JB, I want to know your last minute thoughts on this game tomorrow. Now that we've been able to break this down with Southgate and we've been able to go over his insight, his analysis on his own team, what do you want to see from this game tomorrow? What's your last minute thoughts?
Well, I want to see a Chiefs win. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, um, I want to see more Rasheed Rice go off. Um, I want to see them take advantage of Patrick's PS2 being out. I want to see
Hmm.
them take advantage of the injuries that Denver has and utilize that in their advantage. I want to see them be focused and attack on both sides of the ball from the
Hmm.
start and not let up until the whistle blows. I want to see my team be focused and be the Reaper and just go in there and show the AFC and the NFL that
Yeah.
the Chiefs are still there.
Yeah.
Um, force to reckon with. I mean, they got to wake up and hey man, we can't take these couple wins here, couple losses there. Like
Hmm.
it's we're what 9 games in,
Yeah.
you know.
We're
We
9 games in, going into week 11, fresh off a bye. I want you to clip this if you can, because we are 9 games in, going into week 11, fresh off a bye. We're 5-4. You have Patrick Mahomes. His back is against the wall right now. And I'm going to say this not only as a football fan, but as a Chiefs fan, first and foremost. I will always ride with my quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, when his back is against the wall because that man has been under some pressure and he's created diamonds out of it. And I just got to say this moving forward, every game is a playoff game from here on out because we've fucked around and found out, and it's time to go. It's time to make our presence known. Like I said earlier today, we have a 28% chance of winning this division. We have an 80% chance of making the playoffs. Let's take this a game at a time and see where we end up.
yep.
So, Southgate,
Yes, sir.
thank you so much for being here. We do
You
sincerely
got it,
appreciate you
guys. Thank
showing up.
you.
So,
Yes, sir. Appreciate Southgate.
JB, always a pleasure of talking to you, even though it's only been 6 hours since we talked. But
On air, yeah.
oh yeah, on air, yes, we talked like 10 minutes ago before, even before we recorded. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here and joining the Not Move podcast Chiefs recap. I do want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Please go to our website at notmoved-shop.fourthwall.com. You will find all of our sponsor links, all of our social medias that we are posting on. You can go there and support us. You can make donations. You can always find our merch. You can find anything you need as far as Not Moved is concerned on that website. Also,
On that,
go
go ahead.
go ahead. No,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
On that website as well, you guys can also enter in underneath the donation part for the jersey raffles. They're going to be going and continuing to go on. NFL, NBA is going to have their own raffles. Um, this is this is what we're doing right now, guys. Right on the website.
Hmm. And we're gonna have some fun. We want to do some quote unquote community outreach for this. That's why we're doing these raffles, so that way you guys, as far as our viewers, feel included, and that way you guys can honestly help us grow. So we sincerely do appreciate it, always do. I will also say this: join us for our live streams on Sundays. We do live casts on TikTok of all of the games. We have Sunday Ticket that we can stream out. So we're always going to have the games going. If you want to join up and interact with us, please hit the follow buttons on all of those social medias while you're in the TikTok live. If you want to see a certain game, put it in the comments. If it's not on, we'll try and put it on for you for a little bit. That way you can watch your game, especially if you live out of market. We have plenty of fans who come in and join us and they're like, "Hey, I want to see this Denver game and I live in Florida and I'm not going to get the game." Believe me, it's going to be on, I promise you. And it doesn't matter the market. But at the end of the day, thank you so much for being here. We sincerely do appreciate you. And always stay not moved.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Moved Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.